Green tag, good. The green tag.
Whoa.
Get out of here.
Man, please, can you help me? Let me get you out of here, bud. What do I do?
Come on, Corporal, move it.
Listen to me, if you're gonna wake up, I need you to do it now. Okay, now. Please, man, you just show me a sign, anything. Please, Rick.
Over the back. Hello? Hello?
Close those doors. Watch for walkers.
Hello?
Anybody infected?
One of our group was. He didn't make it.
Why are you here? What do you want?
A chance.
That's asking an awful lot these days.
I know.
You all submit to a blood test. That's the price of admission.
We can do that.
You got stuff to bring in, you do it now. Once this door closes, it stays closed. Vines, seal the main entrance, kill the power up here.
Rick Grimes.
Dr. Edwin Jenner.
Doctors always go around packing heat like that.
There were plenty left lying around. I familiarized myself. But you look harmless enough. Except you. I'll have to keep my eye on you.
Are we underground?
You claustrophobic?
A little.
Try not to think about it. Vi, bring up the lights in the big room. Welcome to Zone 5.
Where is everybody? The other doctors, the staff.
I'm it. It's just me here.
What about the person you were speaking with? Vi?
Vi, say hello to our guests. Tell them, welcome.
Hello, guests. Welcome.
I'm all that's left. I'm sorry.
What's the point? If we were infected, we'd all be running a fever.
I've already broken every rule in the book letting you in here. Let me just at least be thorough. All done. You okay?
She hasn't eaten in days. None of us have.
You know, in Italy, children have a little bit of wine with dinner. And in France.
Well, and when Carl is in Italy or France, you can have some then.
What's it gonna hurt? Come on. Come on. What?
Right. Here you are, young lad.
That's my boy. That's my
Just take the soda pop there, bud.
Not you, Glenn. What? Keep drinking, little man. I want to see how red your face can get.
It seems to me we haven't thanked our host properly.
He is more than just our host.
Booyah! Thank you. So when you gonna tell us what the hell happened here, Doc? All the other doctors. They were supposed to be figuring out what happened. Where are they?
We're celebrating, Shane. Don't need to do this now.
Oh, wait a second. This is why we're here, right? This was your move. Supposed to find all the answers. Instead, we found him. Found one man. Why?
Well, when things got bad, a lot of people just left. Went off to be with their families. And when things got worse, when the military cordon got overrun, the rest bolted.
Every last one.
No. Many couldn't face walking out the door. They opted out. There was a rash of suicides. That was a bad time.
You didn't leave. Why?
I just kept working, hoping to do some good.
Dude, you are such a buzzkill, man.
Most of the facilities powered down, including housing, so you have to make do here. Couches are comfortable, but there are cots in storage if you like. There's a rec room down the hall that you kids might enjoy. Just don't plug in the video games, okay? Or anything that draws power. Same applies. If you shower, go easy on the hot water.
Hot water?
That's what the man said.
Andrea? That's it. That's it. Get it out. Here you go.
Oh. Everything's gone.
It's always better going down than coming up.
I don't mean the wine, Dale. No, it's over. There's nothing left. Don't you see that?
I see a chance to make a new start.
Oh my God, Dale. Dale, didn't you see the look on Jenner's face? Hear what I'm saying. There's nothing left.
How's the blood?
No surprises.
I came to thank you.
You did. You all right?
You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like out there. You may think you do, but you don't. We'd have died out there. It was only a matter of time. There's too many of those things. My boy. My wife, I never told him what I really thought. Never even hinted, just kept it in. Kept us moving, you know. Just kept it in, kept us.
It'll all be okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Any good books?
Uh-huh. Enough to keep us busy for years. All right, come on, kids. It's bedtime.
Baby, go say your prayers. I'm gonna browse a bit.
Come on. This is the first night we might actually get some real sleep. It's a miracle, isn't it?
Jesus, you scared me.
I'm gonna tell you a few things, and you're gonna listen to me.
And now is not the time.
Come on, when's it ever the time? How can you treat me like this?
You're kidding, right? Because you told me my husband was dead.
Boy, I didn't lie to you, all right? I didn't, okay? Do you know what it was like there? Huh? Stop. Things were falling apart.
They were slaughtering people in the hallways. It was a massacre. There were walkers everywhere.
And so you left him.
Everybody else ran. There were no doctors there. It was just me. He was hooked up to machines, and I did not know what to do. I even took my ear and I put it on his chest, and I listened to a heartbeat, and I did not hear one. And I don't know why. Maybe it was gunfire. I don't know what it was, but there's no way he could have survived that. No way.
He did.
Yeah. But then I had y'all to think about, didn't I? I had you and Carl, and I need to think about. I had to get you guys safe to Atlanta. That's what I had to do. Just stop. If you thought for 1 second that he was still alive, would you have come? So I saved your life. You and your little boys. That's what I did. Okay. And if I could have traded places with him, I would have. I would trade places with him right now because no, you. I love you.
No, you're drunk. No, you're drunk.
I know. That's the thing is, I know that you love me too because there's no way that you could have been with me the way that you were. Just okay. Stop. Listen. You love me too.
Get your hands off. Get your hands off.
I love you. There's nobody here. Stop. Shh, Lord, it's all right. Just Lord.
We don't have to be afraid anymore. We're safe here.
Morning.
Are you hungover? Mom said you be.
Mom is right.
Mom has that annoying habit.
Eggs, powder, but I do them good. Bet you can't tell. Protein helps the hangover.
Where'd all this come from?
Jenner,
Could you help me, please?
we thought we could use it.
Thank you.
Some of us, at least.
Don't ever let me drink again.
Hey. Hey. Feel as bad as I do?
Worse.
The hell happened to you? Your neck.
Must have done it in my sleep.
Never seen you do that before. Me neither. Not like me at all.
Morning.
Hey, Doc.
Doctor, I don't mean to slam you with questions first thing.
But you will anyway.
We didn't come here for the eggs.
Give me playback of TS-19.
Playback of TS-19.
Few people ever got a chance to see this. Very few.
Is that a brain?
An extraordinary one. Not that it matters in the end. Take us in for EIV.
Enhanced internal view.
What are those lights?
It's a person's life, experiences, memories. It's everything. Somewhere in all that organic wiring, all those ripples of light, is you. The thing that makes you unique and human.
You don't make sense, ever?
Those are synapses, electric impulses in the brain that carry all the messages. They determine everything a person says, does, or thinks from the moment of birth to the moment of death.
Death? That's what this is? A vigil?
Yes. Or rather, the playback of the vigil.
This person died. Who?
Test subject 19. Someone who was bitten and infected and volunteered to have us record the process. Vi, scan forward to the first event.
Scanning to first event.
What is that?
It invades the brain like meningitis. The adrenal glands hemorrhage, the brain goes into shutdown, then the major organs. Then death. Everything you ever were or ever will be, gone.
Is that what happened to Jim?
Yes.
She lost somebody 2 days ago. Her sister.
I lost somebody too. I know how devastating it is. Scan to the second event.
Scanning to second event.
The resurrection times vary wildly. We have reports of it happening in as little as 3 minutes. The longest we heard of was 8 hours. In the case of this patient, it was 2 hours, 1 minute, 7 seconds.
It restarts the brain?
No, just the brain stem. Basically, it gets them up and moving.
But they're not alive.
You tell me.
It's nothing like before. Most of that brain is dark.
Dark, lifeless, dead. The frontal lobes, the neocortex, the human part, that doesn't come back. The you part. Just a shell driven by mindless instinct.
God, what was that? He shot his patient in the head. Didn't you?
Vi, power down the main screen and the workstations.
Powering down main screen and workstations.
You have no idea what it is, do you?
It could be microbial, viral, parasitic, fungal.
Or the wrath of God?
There's that.
Somebody must know something. Somebody, somewhere.
There are others, right? Other facilities?
There may be some people like me.
But you don't know? How can you not know?
Everything went down. Communications, directives, all of it. I've been in the dark for almost a month.
So it's not just here. There's nothing left anywhere. Nothing. That's what you're really saying, right? Jesus.
Man, I'm gonna get shit-faced drunk again.
Dr. Jenner, I know this has been taxing for you, and I hate to ask one more question, but that clock, it's counting down. What happens at 0?
The basement generators, they run out of fuel.
And then? Vi, what happens when the power runs out?
When the power runs out, facility-wide decontamination will occur.
Decontamination. What does that mean?
I don't like the way Jenner cleaned up. The way he just wandered off like that.
What's wrong with him? Seriously, man. Nuts? Medicated or what?
In there. Check that way. Check. It's empty.
Emergency lighting on.
What the hell is this?
Hey, you guys kill the lights?
Nah, it just went out. Anything?
Yeah. A lot of dead generators and more empty fuel drums than I can count.
It can't be down to just that one.
Mom? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's just... the air conditioning stopped.
I did the best I could in the time that I had. I hope you'd be proud of that. We always think there's gonna be more time. Then it runs out.
Why's the air off? And the lights in our room?
Hey, what's going on? Why's everything turning off?
Energy use is being prioritized.
Air isn't a priority? And lights?
It's not up to me. Zone 5 is shutting itself down.
Hey, what the hell's that mean? Hey, man, I'm talking to you. What do you mean it's shutting itself down? How can a building do anything?
You'd be surprised.
Rick?
Jenner, what's happening?
The system is dropping all the non-essential uses of power. It's designed to keep the computers running to the last possible second. That starts as we approach the half-hour mark. Right on schedule. It was the French.
What?
They were the last ones to hold out, as far as I know. While our people were bolting out the doors and committing suicide in the hallways, they stayed in the labs till the end. They thought they were close to a solution.
What happened?
Same thing that's happening here. No power grid. Ran out of juice. The world runs on fossil fuel. I mean, how stupid is that?
Let me tell you
The hell with this, Shane. I don't even care. Lori, grab our things. Everybody get your stuff. We're getting out of here now!
Okay.
What's that?
What's that?
30 minutes to decontamination.
Doc, what's going on here, Doc?
Everybody, y'all heard Rick? Get your stuff and let's go. Go now. Go.
Let's go.
Don't
Come on.
forget those guns.
She just locked us in? He just locked us in!
We've hit the 30-minute window. I am recording.
Carl! Mama!
You son of a bitch! Shane! You locked us in!
No, stop!
You locked us in!
No, don't!
Open that door now.
There's no point. Everything topside is locked down. The emergency exits are sealed.
Well, open the damn things.
That's not something I control. The computers do. I told you. Once that front door closed, it wouldn't open again. You heard me say that. It's better this way.
What is? What happens in 28 minutes? What happens? Come on! 28 minutes!
You know what this place is? We protected the public from very nasty stuff! Weaponized smallpox! Ebola strains that can wipe out half the country! Stuff you don't want getting out, ever!
In the event of a catastrophic power failure and a terrorist attack, for example, HITs are deployed to prevent any organisms from getting out.
HITs?
Vi, define.
HITs, high-impulse thermobaric fuel air explosives, consist of a two-stage aerosol ignition that produces a blast wave of significantly greater power and duration than any other known explosive except nuclear. The vacuum pressure effect ignites the oxygen between 5,000 and 6,000 degrees and is useful where the greatest loss of life and damage to structures is desired.
Sets the air on fire. No pain. An end to sorrow, grief, regret. Everything.
Open the damn door! Out of my way!
You should have left well enough alone. It would have been so much easier.
Easier for who?
All of you, you know what's out there. A short, brutal life and an agonizing death. Your sister. What was her name?
Amy.
Amy. You know what this does. You've seen it. Is that really what you want for your wife and son?
I don't want this. Can't make it in.
Those doors are designed to withstand a rocket launcher.
We are heading. Whoa! Just back up! Back up!
You do want this. Last night, you said. You knew it was just a matter of time before everybody you loved was dead.
What, you really said that? After all you big talk?
I had to keep hope alive, didn't I?
There is no hope. There never was.
There's always hope. Maybe it won't be you, maybe not here, but somebody, somewhere.
What part of everything's gone do you not understand?
Listen to your friend. She gets it. This is what takes us down. This is our extinction event.
This isn't right. You can't just keep us here.
One tiny moment, a millisecond, no pain.
My daughter doesn't deserve to die like this.
Wouldn't it be kinder, more compassionate to just hold your loved ones and wait for the clock to run down?
Stay! No! Stay in my way! Open that door. I'm gonna blow your head off. Do you hear me? Brother, this is not the way you do this. We'll never get out of here.
Shane, you listen to him.
When he dies, we all die. Shane! You done now? You done? Yeah, I guess we all are.
I think you're lying.
What?
You're lying about no hope. If that were true, you'd have bolted with the rest or taken the easy way out. You didn't. You chose the hard path. Why?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It always matters. You stayed when others ran. Why?
Not because I wanted to. I made a promise to her, my wife.
Test subject 19 was your wife.
She begged me to keep going as long as I could. How could I say no? She was dying. It should have been me on that table. It wouldn't have mattered to anybody. She was a loss to the world. Hell, she ran this place. I just worked here. In our field, she was an Einstein. Me, I'm just Edwin Jenner. She could have done something about this. Not me.
Your wife didn't have a choice. You do. That's all we want. A choice. A chance.
Let us keep trying as long as we can.
I told you topside's locked down. I can't open those.
Come on!
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
You
can't
sit
right by me.
Move it, move it!
Come on, let's go! Get out of here, Sophia.
Here's your chance. Take it.
I'm grateful.
The day will come when you won't be.
Hey! We got 4 minutes left, come on! Let's go, Jack.
No, I'm staying. I'm staying, sweetie.
Look, that's insane!
No, it's completely sane. For the first time in a long time. I'm not ending up like Jim and Amy. It's no time to argue. And no point. Not if you want to get out. Just get out. Get out.
Hey, go. Come on, man. Come on, let's go, let's go.
I'm staying too.
Andrea, no.
Just go! Go!
Andrea, this isn't what Amy would want for you.
She's dead, and you need to leave.
Doors up! No! Does it work? No. Wait. Exit. Go. Try! Daryl!
Time's almost up.
Look out!
Dog, get down, get down!
The glass won't break?
Rick, I have something that might help.
Kara, I don't think a nail file's gonna do it.
Your first morning at camp, when I washed your uniform, I found this in your pocket.
Look out! Oh!
Okay. You win.
What are you doing?
I said, okay.
Don't pull this, Dale.
I'm not pulling anything. If you're staying, I stay too. He's right. We know what's waiting for us out there. I don't want to face it alone.
Dale, get the hell out. I don't want you here.
Too bad. You don't get to do that. To come into somebody's life, make them care, and then just check out. I'm staying. The matter is settled.
They got out.
Dale, get down! Dale!
Come on! Everybody down! Down! Get down!
If today was not a crooked highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to you at all. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me, and I'd lie in my bed once again. I can't see my reflection in the water. I can't speak the sounds to show no pain. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps or remember the sounds of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and if I could only hear her heart softly pounding. Yes, and only if she was lying by me, and I'd lie in my bed once again.